Welcome to the highlights of Season 10, Week 12 of the Ultimate League. This is the first week. It's the Scottish Premier Football League style split with the gold tier and the silver tier. 2 games apiece coming from that. Okay, but we're covering all Ultimate's league leaders in Underdogs against Ultimate's most youthful and enthusiastic team in Summa Dat. Summa Dat have got their squad back here. We've got major players. Banksy's here, Nathan's here, Nuruddin's here, Ahmed, who scored in the corresponding fixture earlier this season. Not only are they young and enthusiastic, they're also camera shy. They're very unwilling to interview Nuruddin, or Nuruddin trying to focus on the game. Okay, so we've got Ayub. So Ayub, 5-1 last time. What's going to be different this time?
Obviously, we've got a different setup today. We're going for that 4 at the back. We don't want to concede any goals, you know. We're going for that serious lineup today. We've got a serious players. We've got him coming in from Liverpool. You know him, familiar face around here. So obviously, I think we're going to get the win today.
Doesn't the 4 at the back go against the tradition of Summa Dat?
No, but obviously, sometimes when you're fighting at the top, when you want to win the big games, you've got to change your setup. They're not expecting this setup, so obviously I'm expecting to win again.
Okay. But getting in the gold tier is a massive achievement for you guys.
We just scraped it as well. We were expecting it at the beginning of the season. Obviously, things didn't go as planned, but obviously now we're serious about this. So hopefully we win it.
All right, fantastic. Thank you very much and good luck for the game. So, Ayub very kindly giving us some very articulate words there. Underdogs, but you can see them, they're very focused. They've got a full squad out there. There was a lot of controversy surrounding AT's transfer. AT played for Manchester's finest as well last year and then moved on to Underdogs. Hasib's also making a return. Hasib's not in anyone's fantasy league he's just in one. I think Tay picked him out of pity for one. He's known to get more red cards than goals. Okay, so Hasib, you glad to be back today?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Expand on that.
Just excited to play in it, not played it for a month. It's been 4 weeks. Just excited to play some football, finally.
So what do you make of the new signing now, AT?
AT's got experience, title winning. He's got a few titles, I think 4 or 5 under his belt. He's a top defender, brings it out. He's a top player, AT, yeah. It's a very good sign.
5-point advantage at the top, so how vitally important is it to keep winning?
We need a massive win today.
He's caused a lot of disturbance in the camp this morning. He's bringing a lot of his family life into the camp for no reason. And don't be surprised if we lose today, basically. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the truth.
What are your comments on that?
He's right.
Okay, so are your off-the-field troubles going to affect your game on it?
Hopefully not. Let's see what's going on. They're a good team. They've got some very good players. So hopefully it'll be a good game.
All right, okay, good luck, I see, for the game. Okay. Well, we've got Sinner here. Sinner, we've just talked to a couple of the players in the camp. They look very focused. What's Tay been saying in the build-up to this match?
Well, I think we all know that from here on, every game is a cup. It's pretty much like a cup final. So we're very focused, and we're just trying to take each game as they come, win the first one, and then we get to the next one, and so on. So yeah.
Yeah, despite the 6-0 scoreline last week, it didn't really represent the input that you put into that performance. How important is it that the defence performs again today?
Obviously, if you want to win trophies, you've got to have a good defence, and with Tayyip and Ali Reza, we've got probably the best defensive partnership in the league. So I've got nothing to worry about in that sense. So yeah, obviously we defend as a team as well, and I think we've been improving in that sense as the league's been going on. So coming into this 5-point difference to second place team, we're very confident.
Okay, good luck for the game, Sinner. Okay, so Underdogs have been in this position before. Season 6 it was. They found themselves top of the league at the split, but they didn't make the most amazing start to the gold tier, and they fell behind to Manchester's finest. And it was on the final day of the season that Underdogs managed to turn it around and win the title on goal difference. And Underdogs will be hoping that that's not the kind of scenario that they find themselves again this season. But with a 5-point advantage and having some of the players that played for Manchester's finest that season in Hasib, they'll find themselves in a bit of a stronger position with TSCI, Hashad away in Switzerland, Abdullah Rahan not appearing too much. Imi Haq more interested in finding himself in the team of the week than finding the score sheet. I joked there, Imi. But we're about to get underway here with Jaffa wearing the Danny Welbeck t-shirt. Looks a bit small for him, a couple of sizes small there for Jaffa. He's really grown into that shirt. And they're going to start off with Jaffa, Bobby, Hasib, Ozzy, Ali Majidi just sitting in front of the back two of Ali Raza and Tayyib. It looks like a very, very attacking lineup. Tayyib to Haseeb with a loose touch. Haseeb's first touch since coming back into action. We've not seen him in action since that Monday Night Football. Here's Nuruddin. Some of that will have painful memories of that 5-1 battering. Haseeb in a tussle there. Nuruddin trying to get there first. Haseeb again. Fast-paced football. Banksy. Here's Ayub. Ahmed was ahead of him. Ali Majidi's there to intercept the pass. And now drive forward into the space. Ozzy. Oh, looking towards the far post where Bobby Rizvi was lurking. Here's Ahmed, who scored the opening goal in the fixture between these two earlier this season. Ayub gets past Ozzy way too easily for Underdogs' liking. Ayub getting past Ali Reza now as well, but seeing the ball out. Jaffer up against Yunus. Bobby, one more to Ali Reza, found himself in unfamiliar territory, and he was looking for Bobby with the reverse pass instead of going for goal. That would have disappointed some of the people that had him in his fantasy team. Banksy with the interception. Banksy seems to be playing in the centre-back role today. Here's Nuruddin, more central today. Ozzy trying to chase him back. Nuruddin's got space. It's dangerous in this situation. Haseeb running onto it again. Banksy. Nuruddin, good touch. Away from Bobby. He's done really well here, Nuruddin. Good effort as well on goal. Ali Raza. Ahmed doesn't want to give any time on the ball to Ali Raza. Oh, he's been forced to pass Jaffer. Shot power 99, shot accuracy 5. As it goes flying out of the Armitage Centre into the grounds of the Boca Flats in the Levenshulme end of the stadium. And who's that, you?
Yeah, the guy blue top is Assam.
All right. Assam. Ozzy. Oh, he's done brilliantly, Ozzy. Near post clearance. Haseeb on his return. Ozzy. Bobby, who's peeled away, looking for Jaffer. Sinner. Always comfortable playing it out from the back. Here's Bobby, dropping deeper to see the ball. Haseeb, who's made quite a bit of an impact in his return, and his cross there for Ozzy was right on his head, but Ozzy's header was just wide. Nathan's going to take this goal, not Nathan, sorry, Banksy. He's almost gone direct to Assam. Bobby, great flick over. Nuruddin is staying with him. He's giving the ball to Ali Raza to bring forward here. Ali Raza striding forward. He's got 2 goals to his name already this season. Ali Majidi. Ozzy again. Corner. Ali Majidi has had a couple of chances now. One blasting off Banksy and the second one blasting off the fence on the back. Haseeb gets past Carl too easily there for Carl's liking. Haseeb drilled across goal. Majidi. Bobby had his back turned, but he's fallen for Jaffer. Jaffer, this time he's close, so that's more Jaffer-like. Jaffer is making a menace of himself in there. Ozzy's lurking around for any of the second balls. Jaffer intended target. Cleared away by Banksy, only weakly. Brought down there by Abdi. And here's Nuruddin. Working together. Ahmed, this is a great counter-attack. And it would have been perfected had he found the back of the net by the fans who have made the 200-mile journey. There's a foul there on Ahmed, clearly. Ian doesn't feel any sympathy there. Ozzy in a lot of space in the centre of the park. Ozzy on his left foot. Too easy there. Ahmed aggrieved by the challenge earlier on and saying, you know, we want a video of a panel review. But unfortunately, we don't have that in Ultimate League. But we do agree Ahmed was even given a foul. And Majidi shrugs past one challenge. Finds Haseeb in space. It took a few too many touches for Shazi. Here's Aziz. A lot of space for Abdi in the middle. Underdogs defensively culpable. Abdi! Sinner was sprawling to his left-hand side. And he was so relieved. And as were the Underdogs defence, especially Ozzy, that ball went to the left side of that post. Here's Jaffer. Bulldozing him through on this side. Jaffer! His shot didn't match his bulldozing run there. And here's Tayyib Shah getting his head up. And the 33-year-old bringing the ball out. Defence so comfortably. Bobby Rizvi! Great block by Banksy. He's got no support with him here, but Bobby Rizvi very rarely needs support. He's using his own skill there. Ozzy! Cleared away by Yunus. Carl again. He's got Lukaku-like features. The Bobby again. Evades the challenge of Aziz. Bobby really frustrated with some of the challenges on him. Ozzy! A little shimmy here, a little shimmy there, but he's running to some of that's defenders. Nuruddin. And Hasib and Ozzy bringing it forward. What a ball! What a save as well, and Jaffer again. Jaffer could have easily had a hat-trick. To be fair to him, that was the most difficult of the lot. But Bobby, snapshot first time. Nathan kept his nerve, and it was deflected up towards Jaffer's head, and his header has gone wide. They need everyone on top form. It's an inadvertent shot that's found. Jaffer, is it this time? No, it's not. Jaffer still not finding, and that brings an end to a very entertaining first half, despite it being 0-0. Jaffer has had a plate full of chances. He's had 5 at least, and unfortunately for Underdogs, they've not found the back of the net yet. The fans are very expectant here. You can see the Underdogs faithful outnumbering the Summa Dat faithful. But that's not counted for anything. Ian's had a very solid game so far, although the Ahmed challenge perhaps was something of a moment of controversy. And we can see over there, it looks like there's going to be a fight going on. We see bare-chested males. It's very interesting as to what's going on here, just outside the Armitage Centre. You can just see in there as Dawood walks past that they're preparing, I think, for a fight. But back to proceedings on the field here. Some of that players are in vociferous dialogue, voicing their opinions one at a time. They've been very good defensively, apart from a few chances that Underdogs where they've cut them open. But Nathan stood firm the time that they really hit the target. The right-hand side is where they're being really badly targeted. Some of the fans there on the pitch. Banksy's been very solid there. No face, no case. There we go. And Underdogs, remember they're sitting 5 points clear at the top. We've not really had any word with regards to the score of TSCI and Cosmos, but that won't be on their mind at all whatsoever, because the Underdogs are very focused on doing their own job first. Do you think Underdogs are panicking? Underdogs were showing a lot of urgency towards the end of the first half. The last thing they want to do is show any panic, which they haven't really shown this season because they've not really been given the opportunity to. Jaffer's had a number of chances, but if you keep giving him many chances, Jaffer will hit the back of the net. The last chance that he had was the closest that he came. It was just shaved the post. Banksy's come out of his central defensive position. They've got 2 on this side here. Assam. Ahmed. Corner. Cleared away. Assam, the counter-attack. He's got past the Shah. Assam. Still Assam. He's taking it too wide. And it went over Sinner and almost broke kindly for Ahmed. Yunus. Good ball looking for Ahmed. One more to find Assam. Great defending again by Tayyip Shah. Widely regarded as the best defender in the Ultimate League. And when he produces moments like that, that's why. We're accustomed to seeing Tayyip Shah do things like that, as if he's eating his roti and salad. But you have to always praise him when he does things like that, because that's another game changer again, potentially. Yunus. Good ball to Assam. Great back heel. Nuruddin. Twinkle toes. Ballet-like feet. Assam. Given away to Ozzy, who's also given away blind to Ahmed. Abdi. Abdi! I've got a line for you. Hasib. Cross comes in. Jaffer! That's the kind of chance you expect him to gobble up like a piece of cake, but he's missed again. Nathan. Oh, it's in a dangerous position, Ozzy. Can they capitalise? Here he is again! And still Jaffer can't find the back of the net. It was a last-ditch deflection which has denied Jaffer. Far post. Majidi's head has gone across the face of goal. Look at the turn of pace now. He's gone back into Hasib. Hasib is very pleased he turned back into him, because he would have given food for thought if he went the other way. Nuruddin sold short there by Ali Majidi. MJ. Nuruddin in space. This is where the game becomes dangerous. Nuruddin Hasib with a last-ditch interception. Jaffer running towards us like a raging bull seeing a red cloth. Oh, good header. Cushion into the path of Nuruddin. Taking on Ali Raza, who once again wins a good challenge. Corner, low corner. Ali Raza again clearing it away. Here comes Jaffer again, the bulldozer. Yunus giving him an opportunity to only pass. Bobby! 1-0 to Underdogs. And who else but that man, the £12 million man. Underdogs celebration shows how important that goal could be in this hunt for the title. Bobby's had 2 opportunities. One was saved brilliantly by Nathan, and the second one put away with a plum. Underdogs 1, Summa Dat 0. And Summa Dat, you would feel some sympathy for them because they've played so well to keep this game as a contest. Underdogs' toughest test so far this season, apart from the TSCI game. But now that they've got the lead, Underdogs, you'd expect them to see it out, but you never know. MJ, who's been promising since coming on. Great turn. Zinedine Zidane and Johan Cruyff images in your head when you see that. And here's Assam on the left-hand side. Assam, Banksy was... Well, not Banksy, sorry, Ahmed was there. And here's Hasib running through again, but he's running into trouble. And Ian has had enough here. Ahmed pointed to his name there. A bit of cockiness being shown there by Summa Dat youngster, and the yellow card's been brandished. Aziz, who's not seen a lot of the ball in the second half. Is MJ. Still MJ, patient. Aziz finding himself in an unfamiliar part of the pitch. Aziz! He's equalised! Summa Dat level! Aziz pokes it home. Sinner was beaten at the near post. Underdogs fans motionless. We were just mentioning Aziz, who's not got himself on the ball. He found himself far from home in the left wing forward position, and he's poked it home. A Sinner is devastated. Underdogs 1, Summa Dat 1 is fallen deathly silent here. It's quieter here than it is in a library at exam time. Majidi, Aussie. Bobby Rizvi holding up the challenge. Majidi, the ball shifted away. Aussie. Nathan makes a save. Ali Majidi with the long throw. They need a goal now. With news filtering in that TSCI have taken the lead. Aussie! It's come up Bobby's head. Aussie again. Nuruddin clears that away. Carl, we said that the second goal would be vital, and with Summa Dat getting it, this game has taken on a newer dimension. MJ's still on the floor, but they play on Nuruddin. Ahmed in the middle, Nuruddin slips at the last moment. What an opportunity to find Ahmed in the middle. Nuruddin slipping. Talk about slipping at the vital moment. Steven Gerrard will tell you all about that, but that's another story. Nuruddin's choice of forward. Bobby, 1-on-1 with Yunus. Bobby Rizvi, he's free. Ballsy has scored. Some of that players surrounding Ian, they're saying that the ball was out of play, and that's why some of that players stopped. Bobby did it, and he found Aussie in the middle, and it looked like Aussie had missed. Boys hit the post, and it's found the back of the net. No way of a celebration by Aussie, but Underdogs fans erupted. Tayyab Shah was as delighted as one can be, and it's 2-1 to Underdogs. Some of that players are still absolutely sick to the stomach there. They clearly feel that the ball's gone out of play. Yellow cards being brandished left, right, centre by Ian. Aziz, Nuruddin is in a lot of space here. He's gone for goal! No backlift, and very close. Jaffer finding Bobby with that good clearance, who's held the ball up well for Ali Majidi. Another goal would really kill some of that off here towards the latter stages of this game. Bobby, who's happy to just see the game out. Oh, the ricochet's worked his way like he does for Luis Suarez, and it's cleared away with the block. Oh, Benali. Majidi with another long throw. He's had quite a few of those. Jaffer going in with his feet. Ozzy, Bobby! That's a poor ball looking for Banksy. I see Nuruddin there. Ali Reza looking to get there first. Neither man got there first as it went out for a goal, for a throw in, and there's the final whistle. Underdogs gritted their way through that game, and Nuruddin and co are aggrieved by that second goal that Ozzy scored. Ozzy scored the goal that's got Underdogs their 11th win of the season. 16 wins in the last 17. Jaffer had a solid game as well. It's in front of goal. It was one to forget for Jaffer, apart from the assist. But a good performance in the end. Title-winning performance style win. Ozzy, that was. How would you describe that game for you?
Hard. Kids are good, man. Give you a run for your money. Don't stop.
So that goal, your heart must have stopped for a moment.
Yeah, it was a repeat of last week, and had to make up for it. Do you know what? I'll be honest, I missed, but it hit the post and went in.
Defensively, you were very solid. What happened attacking-wise? You weren't on top gear today.
Again, you've got to take your chances, and first off, you should put the game to bed. But
3 more games, and before you even play TSI, could win the title. Is that a massive incentive?
Yeah, because on a Friday, technically, we've not lost at Armitage. Obviously, we had to play one Monday because of Muharram, but...
Yeah, we were saying the last time you lost on a Friday was against Touch of Class before the goal tier last year, so you favour Fridays.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, the Friday prayers definitely help you.
Yep, definitely.
All right, thank you very much there, Ozzy. Hopefully see you next week. So that was the Underdogs perspective. We're going to try and catch the Summa Dat perspective. Okay, Aziz, we were just talking about you before the goal. We weren't expecting you to get into that kind of position. How did you score that goal?
How do you want me to answer that question? It just went in, and I just didn't stop because they took me out as well. But I just saw the ball, I saw the goalkeeper and kicked it. That's it. Wherever it goes, because it was too close not to go out. So yeah, that's it.
You didn't realise it went in until after when the players were celebrating with you.
I was like, I didn't realise it went in at all actually.
Yeah. Going back to the team then, how devastating was that result then?
That was a bad goal. It went out. The player, he said it went out himself. So the right back himself, he said it went out. And yeah, the ref, I don't know if he saw it or not, but what can you do? It's football, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, good luck for the rest of the goal tier and see you next week. So Summa Dat aggrieved. We heard it there from Aziz that Underdogs' very own player claimed that the ball had gone out. Regardless of that, Underdogs, on the balance of play, perhaps were the better team. They created more chances. Summa Dat were very dogged. Normally, their tradition and their style of football, they're in their DNA to play attacking football. Defensively, they were very solid, though, this week. Anyway, we were saying Summa Dat with their dogged defensive display. Bobby Rizvi has come up for an interview here, the £12 million man. He's pleased a lot of people. He's going to sleep easy tonight. Bobby, that finish, describe it.
The guys on the said they bought me in it, so I had to score. So, Arif, can you please put the camera on me, please? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
The camera on you all the time.
I know, I'm joking. Obviously I had to score in it. I was having a poor game today, innit? So I wasn't feeling fit. I was a bit ill all day, but win's a win.
Yeah, I think you're being a bit harsh on yourself. Underdogs, this was the toughest test, I think, for you guys, apart from the TSCI game. We could tell by the style of play that you were showing more urgency.
Yeah, I think we got a bit rushed again. They played really, really well, to be honest. They probably didn't deserve to lose. Controversial goal as well. I did think it went out from where I was standing. That's why I stopped. I was shocked that it's still going on, but win's a win, innit?
Yeah. So we were saying to Aussie, 3 more wins and you're going to win the title. Do you think it'll go to the last day?
No, I don't think it will. I think we'll win the next 2 and we won it.
Yeah. We'll get a TSCI perspective in here. Imihak, do you think that'll go to the last day?
I'll come win. Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah. The biggest positive for you and me today was you on the pitch with Abdul Rehan and didn't end up in a brawl.
Oh yeah, of course. It's like it's a touchy subject for you. It's all right for us. We're happy. How come we're never on a show pitch? Is it because Bobby's your cousin and you like to?
Imi, if you cast your mind back last week, you juggling the ball around. You're on this pitch.
Also, how come I was on the bench for Team of the Week?
because we had to somehow get you in, and this was you have to consider yourself very privileged because we don't normally have subs.
You don't understand how many abusive text messages I got. You got the mic taken out of me. I'd rather not been there.
Yeah, but Imi, you gave us the moment of the week last week with that juggle and then the theatrical dive and then the goal.
Let's go to TSCI.
You guys were playing, so you should know.
I
the
mean,
score.
sorry.
Underdogs won by 2-1. What was your score?
Convincing or what?
It was. They had to really fight for it.
3-2.
Not in that sense, but they had to fight for it.
3-2 to us. Cosmos put a good game in. Billy scored an own goal. So obviously it was a tough game, but obviously it's going to go to the last game of the season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Who were they playing?
Summa Dat.
They only beat a 2-1. What? I'm only joking. Oh, did they? I wasn't there. Remember, I was here. I'm on it. For who?
I think TSCI pretending that game doesn't. I think they're pretending that doesn't exist in their history there.
I've not played anyway. I'm new to the thing.
Right.
Obviously, some of that, bro. You just some of this and some of that. We're gonna beat you out, yo. We're gonna brush you to the side. Put everyone on. We'll beat them all.
Okay, so TSCI, you're going to be in action. I think you're up against Summa Dat next week. So.
Oh, are we? That's a good grudge match. Yeah, we're gonna fucking beat you, mate. Nobody's joking.
All right, thank you very much, Imi, for providing us again with a box office interview. So.
One thing. I am not 4 million. I am not 4. When I saw the thing, I am 5 million.
It was a very good week again this week. Underdogs still 5 points clear at the top, with TSCI giving them the close company that they would require. Galacticos and Cosmos will be battling it out for third, it looks like, and Summa Dat and the remaining team, Manchester's finest, will be hoping to battle it out for the 5th position. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully you join us again next week.